Y'all see it now. So they know that we need to be in the basement. So after we vote, now they telling us to step out, but I'm videoing. So they forced that vote. Okay, we gotta go.
Congratulations, Tennessee. I'm being sarcastic. Tennessee House Republicans have officially agreed to gerrymander the state. They will now adopt a new congressional map which will eliminate District 9. The 9th District is held as the biggest Black voting bloc in Tennessee. And that was the only Democratic seat. There are no more Democrats in the House of Tennessee. No more. So let's make the rundown. We have Louisiana. They've gerrymandered state. Black people will not be represented. Florida, we already knew that shit was going to happen. Tennessee, bye. Mississippi, getting ready to. Alabama, being called into session to handle business. There will be no representation for Democrats or Black people or minorities that vote Democrat in the South come midterm. Because Republicans knew with everything that is going on in this country and the war we are in for no reason, they would lose come November. So they had to make sure that our vote wasn't strong enough to push them out. But that doesn't mean we stop fighting. That doesn't mean we still don't take our ass to the ballot box and make our voices heard. This is just a setback. This is not the end. Trust me, y'all. Our ancestors went through way more than this. Our grandparents went through way more than this. And we got to get this shit together because we have generations coming behind us. So this is not the end. We're going to keep fighting. We just got to figure out a way how.
To those vaunted ideals. What the Republicans are doing is anti-democratic.
Yeah, something just happened. I don't know if you've seen this Democrat melting down on social media. If you take a look at this, Tennessee House just passed the 2026 redistricting map, and Democrats completely lost their minds after a vote. 9 Republicans, 0 Democrat. The chamber erupted into chaos. Democrats are screaming, storming out, and some are literally being dragged out by officers. The South is rising and fighting back hard. The meltdown are priceless. Tennessee is leading the charge, and the rest of Red Americans should be watching closely. At some point, when I look at this, I will say, these people can change. I've seen them do the same thing, right? Like what we recently saw in Virginia. I did not see this kind of reactions. I don't know if the belief doing this will stop anything or what exactly.
All right, we all know the sad truth. Half of those rhinos up in D.C. use made-up holidays to get out of doing hard work for conservatives anytime the media or the Dems call them out. But meanwhile, back in my home state of Alabama last night, Republican senators literally voted through a tornado siren to redraw congressional maps to kick the Dems out of seats they've been clinging to through gerrymandering for years. This right here, this is what backbone leadership look like. This is what happens when Republicans stop playing defense and for once actually plays offense. If the rest of the rhinos across the country could do this, maybe we wouldn't have to retire them all. The left never apologizes for using their power. They never ask permission before they go on MSNBC and call us Nazis. But Republicans are afraid of their own shadow. Alabama wasn't last night, and my home state did their job anyway. Honestly, the rest of the country needs to take notes, because Gen Z's fed up. We have no tolerance for Republicans that campaign like warriors and govern like interns. If you want people to trust conservatives again, prove you're willing to fight when it's uncomfortable. Sweet Home Alabama certainly did last night, and I'm proud of them.
It's not racial gerrymandering. It's only partisan gerrymandering. That affects white people in this country as well. It takes power away from all Americans and something that needs to be stopped.
President Martin, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Let's remind ourselves that while we're here in this special session...
Mr. Trooper, please clear out that balcony over there. Please clear out the balcony. Leader Lamberth. Mr. Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield the remainder of my time.
Leader Lamberth yields the rest of his time. We're voting. We are voting on the bill. All those in favor of House Bill 7003 as amended, vote aye when the bell rings. Those opposed, vote no. Has every member voted? Does any member wish to change their vote?
Something really bothers me when I look what is going on. I see a lot of Democrat lawmakers saying it is not a Republican versus Democrat thing. It is a Republican issue. If you look through Democrat, they have been doing this for a very long time. And a Republican decided to also do the same thing. It has become a big problem. They have done that to that level, they can't even do again. Reason you see them now melting down to a level we've not seen in a long time.
Senator Powers, you recognize.
All right, we're going back to the live now to the conversation. It seems like they've brought the speakers back up, but you can hear the protesters in the background. Let's listen in. It seems as though they...
Ayes 25, nays 5.
House Bill 7003, having received a constitutional majority, I declare it passed.
This guy you can see here on this picture is going viral for just the wrong reasons. Tennessee Democrat State Representative Justin Patient was caught on camera aggressively intimidating and screaming in the faces of state troopers during the reducing vote. If you take a look at what he did here, I don't get it. This is how a radical leftist lawmaker treats the officer sworn to protect him. All because he's melting down our fair maps. Expel this clown immediately. This is what I see a lot of people putting on social media. They should expel him for what he did. If you watch this video closely, you realize you will see him at the beginning of this clip. What he was actually doing to me was not really right. These are people that are protecting them every single day. But because of something you disagree with, you have to do this. The law enforcement that are standing there to make sure that there is law and order. That is not okay, right? It's crazy.
All right, we all know the sad truth. Half of those rhinos up in D.C. use made-up holidays to get out of doing hard work for conservatives anytime the media or the Dems call them out. But meanwhile, back in my home state of Alabama last night, Republican senators literally voted through a tornado siren to redraw congressional maps to kick the Dems out of seats they've been clinging to through gerrymandering for years. This right here, this is what backbone and leadership look like. This is what happens when Republicans stop playing defense and for once actually plays offense. If the rest of the rhinos across the country could do this, maybe we wouldn't have to retire them all. The left never apologizes for using their power. They never ask permission before they go on MSNBC and
call us back in.
Estimating how angry everybody is.
It's illegal to live on the sidewalk.
Right.
That's a Democrat law. All the laws I want to enforce are Democrat laws. I am the Democrat law enforcer, Mayor. I should be every day. I'm actually excited.
Spencer Pratt, who's running for mayor of Los Angeles.
Who's doing a great job.
Those ads are
unbelievable.
Fire.
As of the short clips you see at the end, that is for the white algorithm. They hardly recommend videos on this channel, so we usually put maybe they can. And please heap up the videos. God bless you abundantly.
Unable to laugh at him.
Inside, they started.
It'll be more access to the leader of the free world.
This week, which was the state of Virginia, they gerrymandered the state. And I hate to sound like a 5-year-old, but Trump started it.
The win in yesterday's redistricting.
It's going to lose their congressional representation. How do you think?
Until the First Lady brought them back with her surprise statement last week.
How does this benefit?
I'm an actor.
I'm an actor.
I'm an actor.
Creative content.
Why are you not looking forward to the White House fight?
Well, it's kind of a gimmick.
I have 300.
Well, I said Democratic Socialist.
I know, but
So I have to say, you get caught in a moment, and everybody's got a camera.
It gets to January.
Stand up and fight for.
I'm not sure how to respond to that.